Hello everyone and welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays Darkest Dungeon, the full release, which just came out today on Steam and PC and whatever else. Why don't we start? Oh, I'm going to start a new campaign, and before I do that, I'm going to delete everything that I've had before. I had the game in early access. I have a series of the early access version of the game, like a year ago or something like that. But let's start a new game. And you can name your save, which is going to be that. They add the word estate to the end, so that's why you don't want to put... The first time I made a save, I was like Scarlet Crescent Estate, and then then becomes called Scarlet Crescent Estate, and that's a bit redundant. Excuse me, no. Do the thing. Scarlet Crescent is basically just like another way to say Red Hook. So it's kind of like a nod to the developers, too, like, if you think about it. Anyway. Yes. That. Now? Yep, this. There we go. All right. You can't deny Wayne June his time in the spotlight, so I chose not to talk over that. If you're unfamiliar with Darkest Dungeon, it's been very much in like the news, like the Steam, like, you know, it's on people's radar a lot. It's been in early access since like a year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years. But you know, as obviously as early access goes, you know, they added new things. The last time I played this game was like right at the beginning of early access. They added so much stuff till then, and I did go back and visit a few weeks ago, and they added a lot of things, changed a lot of things, nerfed a lot of things. But basically, Darkest Dungeon is a turn-based dungeon crawler, kind of, but not. Terms don't really agree with me because I don't know what they are. I just present like, oh, this is a JRPG with first-person shooter elements. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But, you know, hopefully, you know, the tutorial will show you what it is if you're unfamiliar with what it is. Combat is turn-based. You click a skill, then click on the highlighted target. So, right now it's Dismiss the Highwayman's turn. We could do Open Vein, which, as you can see, can hit the first 2 units in the line. And I can use it from the first 3 positions, which is the yellow dots, the red dots. It is going to do, if I hover over here, 82% chance for me to hit, 5% chance to crit, and the damage will be 4 to 8. And we got 8, which is really good. Well, it's also going to cause bleed, which if we look down here, will do 2 damage per round for 3 rounds. But he's going to be dead long before that. So it becomes your hero's turn. You select a skill, kill the enemies with that skill. You know, strategize, plan your moves. You know, we've all played strategy games before. Turn-based things. And they're interactive things. We can check inside the tent. They left valuables in the tent. 125 gold. Let's move on. I read in the patch notes they extended the tutorial. So, we'll see about that, I guess. I like to take out the big guy first. Even though blanket fire is annoying because it hits both of us. But the big guy's got an attack that hits both of us too, so he just didn't use it. Yeah, that's the kind of attack that's unacceptable to me. And that's why he needs to die. We can look at his resistances. He has 50% stun resist, 20% blight, 20% bleed. Since he has 50% stun, I could try stunning blow, but the stun is 100. It's only has a 50% chance to stun him, which is why I usually prefer to not take the chance and just go for the hard damage. At least on this particular unit. If the chance to stun is good, then stunning is one of the most valuable things you can do to an enemy. If that had been a 9, he'd be dead and I wouldn't have to hit him again. Alright. When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use ranged skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse-clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Corpses is a thing that did not used to be in this game. They added that, like, halfway through, and I fucking hate it. I cannot stand corpses. They piss me off. Luckily, you can turn them off, but not until the tutorial's over. So that's a move I would have loved to use on him instead, but this goddamn corpse is in my way. And Reynold can't even hit this guy because all his attacks can only hit the first 2 spaces at the front, which the large dude takes up 2 spaces. So he's being a complete asshole. 6 damage per round. He has 2 health left. I might as well use Bulwark of Faith and protect myself as opposed to just hit something that's going to die on the next round anyway. Alright, now let's make him bleed. And he dodged it, of course he did. I don't think we're supposed to lose units in the tutorial mission. I don't think we're supposed to be doing this bad. That crit was complete dog shit that he got on my unit, but... come on now. 3, good. I marked myself with it. Well, I'm not marked anymore. But I marked myself with that Bulwark of Faith thing. But it gave me extra protection so I'd take less damage from attacks. Probably not the best thing to do when Reynold's already, like, almost dead. But the alternative was to just attack something that was already gonna be dead. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the quest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. I'm gonna continue adventuring, though. Right here, we have a bandit's trapped chest. Basically, if I open it, it's gonna blight me. And we resisted the blight. The quest is over. Let's just, you know... Ooh, I got an achievement. Achievements are actually working for me? That's weird. I play it on Mac. It seems like Mac is just... Obviously, it plays second fiddle in terms of, like, computer gaming, but... Most games I have, like, don't give me achievements. And I think it's because I'm on a Mac. Or just because my Mac sucks. I don't know. Plus 15% damage in Cove. That's going to be really good a long time from now when we're actually in there. Alright, so now we're returning to the hamlet, the hub world, where we can treat our unit's stress and diseases and recruit new ones and stuff. Alright, so these guys leveled up. They got new quirks. If you're not familiar with the quirk stuff, they get quirks that, you know, positive and negative. So we have plus 10% damage if torch is over 75. And we've got God-fearing, which means in town I can only pray for stress relief, so we can't, like, go to the tavern or anything. Kleptomaniac is prone to stealing items, and that's kind of annoying. Whereas Dismas has got known cheat. He is not allowed to gamble while in town. Quick reflexes plus 2 speed is very good, and stun resist is pretty good too. Okay, before we do anything else, options, gameplay, not that. Oh, this is a little weird thing going on. Monsters leave corpses, no. Let's see. Combat delay penalties. Heroes get stressed and enemies can call reinforcements if you take too long to kill them. That kind of prevents you from, like, heal stalling. If you've got, like, 1 enemy left on the other team and you've got units that can heal and just, like, get all their health back. I'm gonna take that off, too. Mortality debuff. Stat penalties persist even after being healed off of Death's Door, which is what happens if you lose all your health, you go to Death's Door, and then if you get hit again, you have a chance to die. Even after being... I'm gonna turn that off, too. Combat retreats can fail. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Standard enemy crits multiply base damage similar to players. If turned off, the enemy crits just do max damage. Oh, well, we need to leave that one on. Okay, so that's good. Save these changes, please. Pretty much all of those options are, if they're on, are just designed to make the game harder. And they made the game way too hard. After, like, it started out in the beginning, none of those options were a thing. There were no corpses, and I was like, this is good. I really enjoy this game. Then they added corpses. Then they added, like, max enemy crits, or they added way more debuffs to different enemies' attacks. And I was like, this is no longer a walk in the park. Not that it ever was, but, like, it's more so, and I hate it. It's hard. I like it better when I don't have to worry that much about what's going on. Like, I mean, that's just my thing. Okay, so this is where we can view journal entries in our ancestors' memoir. Graveyard is where we can view fallen heroes. Luckily, we have none yet, which is cool. All right, oh, 10, 10, 10, 10. Did we always start off with like resources to burn? Because I don't recall that. That's awesome though. Which means we need to go to the, oh, we haven't unlocked these yet. Complete more quests to unlock, complete more quests to unlock. Okay, so this is still like the tutorial mission. Nobody really got stressed, so we don't need to do anything. And they won't let me anyway. Alright, these are the rewards. We'll get 3,000 gold, we'll get 4 crests, and a disease charm, plus 20% disease resist, minus 2 dodge. That seems like a shit trinket that I will not deal with. Alright. Unfortunately, many of these guys are not going to have the skills that I want them to have yet. Because I want Dismas to have point-blank shot as a highwayman. Which is a really, really strong ability that he does not currently have unlocked. Which we'll have to fix that. Alright. And we have a team name, the usual suspects. This is like the basic team of Darkest Dungeon right there, basically. Alright, let's provide. You'll want to take different supplies, depending on what region you're going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences, but always bring food and torches. For your first short quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Okay. Anti-Venom and Holy Water. They changed this with the full release. Some classes bring their own items with them. So the Crusader brings a Holy Water, and the Plague Doctor brings an Anti-Venom. That's useful. I don't have to pay for those anymore. Okay, we're going to need... I like to overindulge on food. We're going to bring 12 food instead of 8, as was the recommended. Always bring 2 shovels, because they always fuck you if you don't. Let's see, we're going... There's not really going to be any need for... There's going to be need for bandages, not really medicinal herbs, not in where we're going. Not in the ruins. I'm going to bring 1 skeleton key and 4 torches, and we'll embark. The torch level, it affects different aspects of what's going on. So you can choose to play in the dark, and there are greater rewards if you play in the dark, but it's also more dangerous. The enemy is more likely to crit you. You know, risk-reward situation. Pretty basic. Alright, we got everybody going. We must explore 90% of rooms, which means we have to explore every room except 1. But also, why not explore other rooms? They added secret rooms. I read that in the patch notes. I have no idea how that's going to work out. I don't know what secret rooms are. I don't know how I'm going to find them. Are they going to be, like, in these hallways? Or are they going to be in the rooms? That's a tough... I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out. Are they going to be, like, super obvious that, like, I can't even miss them? That would be really nice, I guess. But also kind of not. Okay. 2 skeletons stand no chance against what we've got going on here. Alright, you can see the damage modification. Minus 15% means it's going to do minus 15% of, like, what the original damage would be. And that's because of the fact that it bleeds. So, like, they balance it out. If your attack does, like, status effects or something, they'll balance out with how much damage the initial move would do anyway. Accuracy base is 85. Bleed, 100% chance to bleed. Unfortunately, skeletons have a 200% bleed resistance, because that makes sense, right? Skeletons can't really bleed. I've made a skeleton bleed before. It was really difficult to pull off, but I felt pretty good about the fact that the logic was completely thrown out the window for that one. But damage mod minus 15%, damage mod minus 25, damage mod minus 60, damage mod minus 80. So Open Vein is the strongest overall damage doer, so even if we can't make the skeletons bleed, we did just kill one instantly. Alright. Incision doesn't have any damage penalty. Noxious Blast does, but it can cause blight, and a lot of blight, too. 4 points each round is a lot. That's half his health. But I would rather do the base damage. This guy's gonna die before he can attack anyway. Just kidding, it's his turn now. Now he's gonna die. And we have our healer, who can Divine Grace you. We'll, just take back that damage that you just caused, because we've got the numbers to do so. Alright. Flawless victory, considering the fact that we healed the damage we took. Unlocked Strongbox. Let's open the chest. Oh, we got a shovel, 2 food, and crests. I always like extra shovels. Alright. And now we're scouting, which means we get to, which has happened sometimes. We get to see what's coming. Which is nice. I wonder if scouting can, like, show you the secret room. That would be cool. I still have no idea what to look for in regard to that. Okay, and we come to our first obstruction. This is why we brought shovels. If you try to dig it without a shovel, you're going to take major damage and stress damage, because who wants to clear that shit with their hands, you know? Alright, the light is fading. The current torch level greatly affects many mechanics. Darker it gets, harder things get, but the better rewards. I feel like as the first mission, playing it in darkness is relatively safe. I'm going to go ahead and grape shot these bitches. And they all dodged. Come on now. Every single one of you guys. Disorienting Blast. Don't need that. Plague Grenade is only going to hit you, because there's only 3 units. But at the same time, like, if I can get you to die by yourself and then I don't have to worry about you, I'd prefer that. Okay, we've got Judgment, which can heal herself. We got Dazzling Light, which is a stunning thing. I am going to stun the unit with more health. It did 0 damage, huh? Alright. Now that did 0 too. But major stress damage there. Stress damage is not cool. We can come down with various mental afflictions. Really just ruin our good time here. Let's kill you. Because we still got this unit stunned. Unit is now not stunned, and now has a stun resist, which also didn't used to be. It used to be you could just stun lock these people like fucking nothing. And that was really fun. I'm sad that that time has passed, but... Gonna go ahead and kill you now. You're gonna die of bleed and blight on the next turn, so we don't have to worry about you. Let's go ahead and blight you. Probably more accumulated damage than Incision would have been. Let's go ahead. Should we stun you? I think we should stun you. I mean, you've got 40% stun resist, but our... Oh, yeah, no. Never mind. Yeah, 35% chance to stun you is not worth taking. Let's just do damage. 3 damage sucks. I was hoping it would be 5, because then you'd die. And we wouldn't have to deal with what just happened here. Alright. Alright, let's move on. I'm going to stay in the dark, because I like it. Sometimes. I mean, they made the dark used to be really easy. Since they made the game a lot harder than it started out being, the dark is way more of a problem, but... You know, I think it should still be worth the risk and reward. Okay, we are going to have a fight in here, because we scouted it. It is a treasure room. Treasure room's always guarded by enemies. Okay, let's bleed this bitch. He resisted bleed. You had a really, really bad chance to do that, so I'm mad that it worked for you. Let's heal our Crusader. Yep. Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men. Always with the stress. Skills, stressful incantation. Is that it? That's your only skill? Graveyard Slash. You have no skill. I know you don't have no skills. I don't know. I guess they're only saying, like, their most powerful thing. But you've got, like, Ren for the old gods and stuff. Does that not count as a skill? Whatever. Let's see. You have how much health? 8? Well, then Noxious Blast isn't going to do anything to you. I think we'll Blight the Bone Soldier. Yep, there's Ren for the old gods. That is a bleed attack, and it did work, and it debuffed me. Plus 10% stress damage. That is not okay. Unacceptable. Die. Thank you. Graveyard Slash. At least that doesn't really do anything. Sometimes it can be powerful. Your hero's bleeding. If you wish, you can use a bandage from the inventory to stop the flow of blood. Or I could just not do that, but fine. Fine, I'll do it. We have an extra bandage anyway. I like to save them because for the interactables. Alright, 5. We're just going to Grape Shot because you better be hit by this, by the way. Thank you. You'll die of Blight on the next round, so we don't got to worry about you. Let's Blight this you. Ooh, a 2 damage crit. It would be nice if the crit applied to, like, the damage over time. Otherwise, that's really pointless. Oh, you pulled me. Our formation is important. Some people's skills can only be activated in certain slots. Let's see, you're both actually going to die. Oh, we have to learn their skills, which means you have to use them first. Okay, so now it says that you have Eldritch Pull. Alright, that makes sense. I'm going to use Bulwark. Because I'm going to try and, like, get to my healer's turn before this happens. Alright, you can use Party Heal from that position. Alright. Just go ahead and... Oh, miss. Yeah, you can miss. That's fine. Damage Stone. Plus 10% damage, minus 4 dodge. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I want to give that to Dismas. Maybe I can make your Grape Shot do, like, 1 more damage. Which would make that skill a lot better. You're going to go ahead and move back here where you're supposed to be. A chest with your family sigil. Contents of mine. 500 gold, 2 food. Alright, we did not need to take as much food as we took because we are getting a bunch. But that's fine. Let's go on in here. What's happening? Oh, it's a trap. Oh, nice dodge. You don't get to see traps unless you scout them. So again, like, where's the secret room? I wonder if it's like the Binding of Isaac where, like, the secret room has, like, a thing. Like a pattern. You know what I mean? We're gonna move down here. You can tell by the symbol there's gonna be a little artifact relic in there. Alright. And we have holy water, so maybe we can... Yes, we can. That's one of the things we can use holy water on and get a little buff. Some kind of buff. Okay. This Plague Doctor does not have the stunning attack, which makes him really not that great at all. But we're going to Plague Grenade the guy in the back. You know, our strong units that can attack the front 2 lines, they're going to be used to attack the front 2 lines. We don't need our support units to also do unnecessary damage to the front 2 lines, essentially. Grape Shot Blast. Damage 3 to 4. That's a good spread. Pretty good spread. Alright, we are... Let's see. 7, 4... I would love to use... If you needed health, I would use Judgment on this dude, and then he would die from Blight the next turn, and we would gain some health. But as it stands, I would much rather use a healing. Oh, nice crit on exactly the wrong person for the job there. Alright, damage 3 to 7. This could kill both of them. Actually, no, it couldn't kill this one. But it could kill this one and do a lot of damage to that one. Or it could, you know, that. 9 damage for that is just unacceptable. And they are really laying into him. Alright, he's a Death's Door. Let's not let the Arbalest go next. They will suffer stat penalties, plus any further damage has a chance to kill them. Do not let the Arbalest go first. Oh, we can heal him off Death's Door. That's really nice. Stop getting a crit on yourself. You have fucking full health. Oh my god, they do not give a shit. They will only attack Dismas. Okay. Plague Grenade needs to kill you. You're gonna go next. Well, one of these two is gonna go next. You see this little tally mark here? That's how many actions they have remaining this turn. Yeah, you're gonna die from this double blight. Good job. It should not have been your turn. Okay, you're not dead. He didn't die. That's good. That is very lucky. Die, both of you. Are you fucking in my ass? You need to stop that. Grape Shot Blast. Kill both of you. 1 damage to you. This is unacceptable. Accuracy base 95. Yep, do the one that's going to hit. Thank you. What a great job that was. Eat some goddamn food. Alright, you're back up. He's full. You can only eat 4 food per unit, I think. Unless, like, they get collectively hungry. You need a buff. Dude who's about to die. So let's use some holy water. Divine Benefit. Oh, brilliance. That is what we needed. Okay. Alright, now we're going to go back. Up here. They added another battle? They do that now? Did they always do that? I don't know. Backtracking and finding another battle. That's unacceptable. This is the exact formation that made Dismas go from full health to no health last time. I'm so anxious to see how it's going to play out this time. Let's just do major damage to these guys. This could kill you, so that would be real nice. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, good job. Bayonet jab. Oh, good dodge, you fucking idiot. That's awesome. I said it with love. Go ahead and heal you now. Okay. Noxious Blast. Let's blight a bitch. You resisted? That was... You have a 10% blight resist. You're acting like you're worth a lot more than you actually are. And that's what I say to that. Okay, let's just straight up murder this guy, like, as fast as possible before he can do anything. Let's see. 5 damage. This will do 4 to 7. This is actually the guaranteed kill if it blights, which it better have, so thank you. Alright, let's party heal. Alright, everybody's at full health. I like it. Just kill you. Nice. Yes, they can. And my highwaymen can't be killed. Do I click somewhere in here? Is this where a secret room would be? I have no clue. It's got to be, like, in the background of the hallway. Like, I have to click on it or something. This asshole. He's a kleptomaniac. He took all my food, he took my citrine, and he took my gold. You don't deserve... You haven't been playing that well to deserve that, alright? I mean, sure, you've been doing alright, but you don't get to steal shit for the greater good. Alright, quest complete. Let's continue adventuring. I want to find the secret room. What is this thing? What is that? Look at that little purple thing right there. Nope. Is there a secret room in this fireplace? Is that how it works? I guess not. Let's continue on. I think it would make sense if they programmed this first level to have a secret room at the end. To reward us for continuing our adventure when we could just leave. Okay. Oh, and we have a fight. It's the biggest fight we've got so far, which means it is the most dangerous. Oh, you are gonna get stressed to hell. Okay, let's play grenade. We gotta blight both these guys. Chance to hit's pretty good. Goodness, goodness, goodness there. Okay, who are we stunning? We gotta stun you. Stun resist 25. Yeah, you have to be stunned. He's gonna be hard to kill. Because he has protection. You can see he has protection 25% there. Means he eats 25% of the damage that we try to do to him. And the best way to take him down is with afflictions such as blight. So our Plague Doctor is going to be doing work this time. Let's go ahead and get a good hit on you. That was a shitty, shitty hit. Ow. That is a lot of damage. But it means I can use Judgment with her and try and heal herself. Die. Good. So glad we turned corpses off. I could not deal with that. It doesn't even seem to matter, like breaking their formation or not. Every one of their those units has a move they can use in any slot. Like almost all enemies do. They're versatile as fuck. So it's like, what's even the point of like these push and pull skills if it doesn't make a difference? Let's see, you're gonna die of Blight in one round if I do a little bit of damage. So let's use Zealous Accusation, which can hit both units here. Alright. And you have Stun Resist. You... I think if we Grape Shot, that's a good idea. Alright, now he's gonna die of Blight. Last dude there. Let's Blight you. 0 damage. Makes sense. You got that protection. Axe Blade. Nice miss. Judgment. Heal yourself. Alright, they are both dead of Blight right now. Tracking shot for a buff that isn't going to matter. Incision for a kill. That was already going to happen. But you did lower your stress a bit. Alright, what is this? Heirloom chest. Contents are mine. We didn't need any of this bandage key anti-venom stuff. They did not give me anything cool there. Okay. Where's the secret room? Where do I find it? I have no clue. Well, anyway, let's go back. Successful mission. Good rewards. The first of many victories. Achievements. Yeah. Yes, collected all that stuff. Good. Yep, very good. Yep, skip everything. Nope, no way to do that? Alright. I'm sure there is. I've done it before. I don't remember what it is, though. Alright. We collected a lot of stuff there. Good. Lots and lots of crests. Those are sort of the lifeblood. You need crests plus most things to upgrade your hamlet. Alright, what do you get? Natural swing. Plus 5 accuracy. So good. What did you get? Fear of mankind? You suck. Beast hater? I mean, I guess they balance out. You're going to be more of a specialist then, in terms of the enemies you would like to fight. Severe negative quirks. Over time, some negative quirks will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in the sanitarium. Okay, so who's severe then? That must be somebody. You didn't just tell me that for the fuck of it. No. Why? Shut up. Move here. Wait, isn't there like a way... I could have sworn there was a way to like switch with like the arrow keys. Like they told me that. Okay, known cheat is like unbreakable. Fine. That's the kind of quirk you don't need to fix. I just not have you gamble. That's who cares. Stagecoach, recruit new heroes. You've got a bounty hunter and another plague doctor. Dalengringe. What kind of skills you got? Alright, so you have Noxious Blast, Plague Grenade. Those two are essential. You don't have Blinding Gas, which sucks. You have Battlefield Medicine, which sucks. That's heal 1 damage and cure stuff. That's not worth anything. Disorienting Blast is bad because we don't have corpses. I turned those off, thank God. So you suck. We're not going to recruit you. Ballard, with our Seeker Bounty Hunter here. Collect Bounty is like, you know, your basic attacking skill. Come Hither is a pull skill that is pointless. Finish him, plus 25% damage versus stunned. It should have been, like, a lot more than that. I feel like it used to be more than that. And then Hook and Slice is a bleed, which is actually pretty good. But the damage mod is so bad that it's maybe not worth it. If the bleed was, like, 4 points per round, then it will be on par with something like the Plague Doctor's Noxious Blast. But not, or more like the Plague Grenade, except it only attacks 1 unit. So it's basically, it's worse on every front. But I mean, I'm still gonna pick you because you're available. All right, we can increase the number of available heroes to 3, which is pretty necessary. Increase the size of the roster to 12, which is also pretty necessary. Before we do that, have I unlocked the blacksmith? No. And I have not unlocked that either. Well, in that case, then yeah, I'll do this. Alright. Tavern, stress relief. Get her about. Go ahead and spend 1,000 gold to treat your shit. Dismas can't gamble, but you can hire a hooker. Let's confirm that treatment. Okay. Renaud will only pray, right? But he doesn't need to. He has plenty. His stress is fine. The only problem is, now I only have 3 people for the next thing. And that is unacceptable. Alright. Increased stress recovery. I hope that, like, that applies to him, since even if I did this afterwards. Reduce treatment cost by 15, yes. Increase stress recovery. Reduce treatment cost by 13%, yes. That's 13%, that is a weird number. We used all our portraits to make the bar. The bar is usually my primary method of stress relieving. The Abbey is kind of secondary if somebody has, like, a quirk. But you use the busts, so we'll go ahead and increase stress recovery here and there. Okay, that's pretty much everything we can do. And I only have 3 people. So, it would have been better if these 2 had not been so goddamn stressed. I guess I do need Dalengridge, then. Which is a piece of shit, but, you know. I mean, he doesn't suck, he's just not. He doesn't have the skills that I want him to have. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. This is going to be a long-running series, so get ready. Alright, see you later.